Welcome back to Secret Weapons, and today we're taking a look at the all-new Series 6 amplifiers by Harmony. Before we jump into this, I want to let you know, as you can probably tell from the length of this video, this is not going to be kind of your standard fare Secret Weapons deep dive. Typically those are half hour to an hour long, and this one is staying pretty brief and pretty concise. And the reason for that is I really want to get this video out in time for the release of these amplifiers, and there is earnestly so much to dig into on these amps that I just don't feel like I can do it proper justice if I really try to dig in. So instead what I want to do is this video. I want to take the amp and mic it up and write something that I think showcases some specific things that it does really well, and then just talk about why I think these amps are special. And you have my word that this is not the only time you're gonna see this amp. It will be popping up on my Instagram, on live streams, and on future videos like this, because this amp is not going anywhere. So before we talk about what we're focusing on today, let's dive into what a full-featured Series 6 amplifier looks like from Harmony. Of the 3 new models of these new Harmony amps, I am playing the 20-watt amplifier. Those of you who have kind of been following me for a while now might have seen me cover the 50-watt amp for Guitar.com 2 summer NAMMs ago, which I think is 3 years ago at this point, which is astonishing. But today we're playing the 20-watt, and it is phenomenal. Let's talk about what is in this amp. These Series 6 amplifiers feature all of your standard fare, what you would hope to get out of an amp: 3-band EQ, master volume and gain, presence control, but then it starts to go a little bit above and beyond with things like a push-pull on the gain for boost control, as well as built-in reverb and tremolo, which both sound amazing, by the way, an effects loop, and, in my opinion, one of the most high-value and amazing things is a built-in attenuator that actually sounds really good. And by good, I mean not just, hey, I can play quietly at home good. It lets you run at your full rated wattage. For me, this is 20 watts, or 1 watt, or a half watt, or 0 watt, which allows you to go line level direct out to your console, or to stereo guitar pedals, or whatever else you might want, an IR loader. Really cool. Single-ended line level output small wattage amps are some of my favorite amps on the planet. As you guys would know, I've covered the Benson Vinny on this channel. I have covered the Subaru 1605 on this channel. I really like those tiny low wattage amps that integrate in the middle of a pedal board really effectively. And here we have a 20 watt amp that can do the exact same thing, and that's really cool. We aren't doing that in this video though. All the guitars you heard in this video are mic'd up, they're in mono, and I'm actually attenuating down to 1 watt in a closet right here because my child is sleeping. Which brings me to the thing that I like the most about this amp. I've had it for about 2 months now, and it just lives out in the common area of my home because it is a great amp for my kid and I to just screw around and play guitar and make noise. And I can bring it down to that half watt setting where I don't worry about him cranking something on a pedal or grabbing one of the knobs and blowing his hearing out. It's so great. It works so well as a little half watt amplifier, but it also ranks all the way up to that full 20 shake the house levels of volume. We're obviously not doing that right now because it is 9:33 p.m. The kid's asleep, and I'm trying to do this video without waking anybody up, and I have succeeded. And it's not just that I've succeeded. For my money, I think that 1 watt mics up incredibly well. I love the presence and the bigness of the clean tones I was getting out of that. I had my gain relatively low. I had the master all the way up, and it just sags in all the right ways. It just felt vibey. Throughout the different guitar tracks in that piece at the start of this video, we alternated between different amounts of reverb, different amounts of gain. We moved the presence and the EQ controls around, and we messed with that tremolo, going from none to like a slow, shallow one to a faster, deeper one, and a couple of those like Mustang parts at the very end. You're probably hearing some of that right now as I'm speaking. And I think that's kind of the point that I want to make with this short video is it is a trip how full-featured this amplifier is. Line level output, effects loop, 3-band EQ with a presence control, gain with a boost control, a 3-level attenuator. It's just, it's kind of astonishing how much stuff Harmony packed into these amplifiers and how good it still sounds. Because a lot of times you start sacrificing tone for all the features and everything. And I really do feel like this thing absolutely nails versatility without sacrificing tonality. So Harmony, thank you for sending this out. It's a phenomenal amp. I've had a blast these last 2 months. My kid loves it. Recording with it is really great. It just feels exactly the way. It just has that feeling that I miss from back when I used to play tube amps. So for all of you who have enjoyed this, expect a lot more of this amp. Expect some wet, dry, wet stuff coming up. Expect some full volume chaos with it. And I hope I see you again soon. Thanks for watching.